Today, guys, I want to show you how to remove the front fascia, front bumper cover here on a 99 to 04 Mustang. First thing we want to do is pop the hood. Now, it doesn't matter which model that you guys have, V6, GT, Mach 1, Cobra, whatever, same process here. So the first thing that we want to do here is we want to remove the headlights. Super easy to do in these cars. All you got to do is pull up on these little slide pins right here. There you go. And then pull those out. And then once those little pins are out, you can just gently pull out the headlight. There you go. And then of course we need to disconnect the wiring harnesses back here. So I have an extension here on mine, but your OEM harness should look like this. Plus there'll be two little tabs, coming off of here. Mine snapped off. That's why I have this on there. But same thing here. All you got to do is get like a little pick like this or something, and then just gently go under there and lift on those tabs gently so they don't snap. And then kind of a similar thing over here on the side. You're just gonna kind of get in there and lift a little bit, both on the top and the bottom gently, and then that'll slide right out. Okay, that pulled out. There we go. So now our headlight's out. Then you want to do the same thing on your other headlight, of course. So I have the Mach 1 grill delete here on my car, so I only have to remove these two pins here. But if you have the factory grill still, you'll probably want to take off this shroud or radiator cover here. So there's just going to be a pin right there, a pin right there, and then you should also have one right in here and one right in there. One thing real quick, guys, that I forgot to mention earlier, I do believe on the factory honeycomb style grill that there are little fasteners in each one of these on the top there. So I think you'd have probably 6 of those right along here that you'd have to take off. So in theory, these style pins, you should be able to unscrew them a little bit with the Phillips, which this one here did. But these things get stripped super, easily. So for me, I just sort of forced it up with a little tiny flathead. And then I took a trim tool and then I popped the rest out. And if it were to break on me, not a big deal. I just find a replacement. All right, so now we're just gonna remove this little Phillips head screw right in here. It might be a little hard to see with the shadow, and it may be a little bit easier to get clearance if you turn the wheel, but I think I have just enough room here. There we go. Longer screw than it looks. So that's gonna allow us to kind of take the wheel well splash shield here and just kind of pull it to the outside of the bumper cover here so that we can reach up in here to access some nuts and just kind of pull this splash shield to the outside here. There we go. Okay, so that should give us just enough room to kind of get our hand in there. All right, so there's a bracket on the inside of the fascia right here, guys. And there are 2 studs that go into mounting holes on the chassis here. And there are 2 7/16 nuts on the end of those studs. So I just have a little stubby ratchet here with a deep well 7/16 socket. You will need a deep well socket because of the studs that are sticking out on the inside here. So I'm just gonna kind of reach up in here. All right, so that's what it looks like. And there's a little washer on there. This one is stubborn, like it's not wanting to come off by hand at all. It's gonna make me use the socket the whole time. Okay, now it's finally coming. I don't know if there was just dirt buildup on there or something. All right. So as you can see, that's free now. So now you'll need to do that same thing to the other side, of course. And then once those 4 side nuts are off, then you've got to come underneath the bumper, and you'll see right here, there's a little fastener right there that you need to take off. And then of course the second one over there on that side. All right, so for this fastener, you want to kind of pull out that middle section there. If you can get that, just work that out. Then once you get that out enough, then the whole thing will come out. So just like that. That's what those pins look like right there. So you just got to pull out this middle section, and then this part will be able to come out right there. Okay, now all the fasteners should be loose, and we should be able to slowly remove our fascia. Now, one quick note here, guys, these little tabs should be underneath here. So on top of this piece, but underneath what they call the header panel here. If you look over here, you'll see that's the way that these should be when we go to put this back on. Just a little note right there. Okay, so now we should be able to gently remove the front fascia here, guys. Just be careful that those little studs that are sticking out on, each side don't scratch your fender or something as you're doing this. So just be gentle. Perfect. All right, should be all loose. It's just kind of hanging there. So this is what the back side of your fascia looks like. Now, obviously, if you had a model that had fog lights installed, then you would have to unplug the harnesses prior to fully removing this fascia. These are the brackets on the side here. As you can see, this is a little metal piece here that is riveted to the plastic tabs here. And these are those little studs. And then this is what the studs go through on the actual car here. You can see that one there, and then this one's slotted. Okay, so now it's time to put the front fascia back on. Just be careful of these studs when you're trying to line them up on both sides of the vehicle. It may be helpful to have a second set of hands here. One thing that I'm going to do here is I'm just going to lightly thread on one of the nuts, just so this doesn't accidentally fall off as I'm doing the other side. Okay, so now I just kind of have it set up here. So you just want to be careful as you're going along here. You don't want to, twerk this too much, but both of these studs are through. So just kind of, reach back in here to feel that the studs are through there. And then again, right here, these 3 tabs want to be on top of this plate, but underneath the header panel there. And right here. These ones here were trying to sneak up here on a top, which is actually how they were when I disassembled everything, but that was wrong. So whoever had done that last. And then make sure that these ones up top here, line up with their little holes there. So once you have it all kind of mocked up, then you can thread on the nuts on the 4 studs. So thread them on by hand first, as far as you can. For me, this one in the front here threads on much easier. The one on the back here is just sticky. I don't know if it's just too much corrosion on the stud. It's probably what it is. I'm definitely gonna have to use this to get it most of the way down. Oh, that's right. I need to use a deep well socket. Again, 7/16 on those nuts. And then you just want to line up these here, of course. Press that in. Once you make sure that your 4 nuts are all snug, you know, and everything here looks good, it's all lined up properly, then we're just going to tuck our little splash shield here back behind the rim of your fascia. There we go. And of course we're going to put our little screw in down here at the bottom. I'm just trying to pull down on that splash shield a little bit to make sure we're lined up properly. Right there. Alright, there we go. Start it by hand, make sure I'm not cross-threaded. It's going in nice and smooth. And use my screwdriver to snug it up. Okay, that's in there good. Now we have our 2 little pins that go underneath. Pull that out all the way to start. There you go. I'm put in this to lock it in. There you go, and that's in there. Same thing over here now. All right, now we want to put in our headlights, guys. So just a note here, there are these 2 little pins here that go right into these holes here. So make sure that those line up properly. And of course, all you got to do now is plug in your wiring harnesses. There you go. And then once it's pressed in all the way, slide your little pins in from the top. Make sure that the tab is facing out towards the front of the vehicle. It only goes in one way. There you go. Easiest headlights ever, guys. All right, and we're all done, guys. Fascia's back on there. Headlights are in there. Hope this video helped. Remember to do it yourself.